Hey everyone, so tonight we're going way back. We're going with the Mojo series, Luke Cage. I figured since that, the Netflix series is out and we got to see that glimpse of kind of a throwback to this look of Luke Cage in the show, that'd be cool to kind of do a review. I haven't done one of these really old Toy Biz figures, especially. I really haven't done anyone from the Mojo series that I can remember off the top of my head. So I figured, why not do Luke Cage, and we'll let him finish his 360, and we'll check out the details. Alright guys, so first off, we'll go ahead and go over the details on the head sculpt here. I'm kind of zooming on in. Alright, so, sorry about that. Alright, so going over the details, the head sculpt I think actually looks really cool. You can see kind of the silver paint applications around the headband around his head there. And he's got a nice sculpt of his little fro. Yeah, looks cool. Got a nice texturing of his hair. Goes all the way around. I like how it kind of indents too, to show, gives it that more realistic look of when you wear your hat or anything, and it makes your hair kind of pop out the bottom if you have longer hair. He's got a nice little sideburns. Got a cool looking face sculpt. I like the more, angry look. He's got some intense looking eyes, looking straight forward. He's got really nice. Oh, come on, camera. Sorry about that. I was kind of hoping. I don't know if it's going to focus too much. Got nice detailing on his teeth. I know that's kind of a minuscule, small thing, but it looks really cool. It got a good sculpt. You can see a little pink or red in his lips, but the teeth look really cool. Really like how that turned out. And then going over the rest on his body here, you can see the slit down the front of his shirt, but he's got more of a darker yellow on the sides here, mixed with the brighter yellow paint. Same thing with on the sides of his arms here. You can see some more of the darker yellow with a little bit of a black wash, but to give out that pop of the stretching of the materials, I think that looks really cool. I just like the overall look of that, how that turned out. You can see on here too. You can see that darker yellows mixed in there. Really looks good. You can see some little strings tied in the front. He's got the nice silver paint applications on his little wristbands here, both arms. He's got a fist in one hand, and then he's got like a karate chop hand on this hand. And then coming down on his belt here, you can see the chain. He's got a little piece of the chain hanging down. Nice silver paint applications, a little bit of black wash you can kind of see in the nooks and crannies. Oh, is that normal? I'll look that up in a picture. I didn't even notice that. But it continues with the darker yellow on the back. He's got the peg hole in the back here for those old school Toy Biz flight stands. Get him in those jumping poses or leaping. Looks very cool. But on the front here, it kind of gets a little plain. It's just black plastic. You can see some more of the stretching of the pants. Little zipper in the front. There you go. And then coming down on the boots, got more of a glossy black boots with the yellow again, with the dark yellow mixed with the regular bright yellow plastic there in the front. See it? Kind of wrinkles. Looks good. So overall, I mean, it's not a crazy amount of paint application. It's definitely more in the jacket, but it just looks really cool to me. I definitely think this is a underrated figure, even though it's got some of this hand looks goofy to you. Looks goofy to me. But overall, I think it's just kind of a neat figure that's kind of overlooked. So we'll go ahead and go over the articulation. So his head looks left and right. You can look up about that much, not too high. His jacket does kind of hinder his range. You can look down, does have the yellow, but I mean, you're not going to see that as long as it's covered on the neck here, which you don't see, which is great. He's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, forward, and back. They are very firm. And, ooh, just shaved off some plastic there. Ignore that. Again, old figures. Upper bicep swivel, double jointed knees. I mean, elbows, wrist rotation, also hinge at the wrist. You can see the yellow paint again rubbing through. This hand does have individual finger articulation, but it makes a weird funky hand when you push them all down. It just looks funky, so I keep it as like a karate chop, but that just looks weird to me. And that's just kind of how it was back then. It's got a nice ab crunch. There we go. Hopefully I don't break this figure in half. Crunch his back. He's got a waist swivel. And then I'm not going to kick him forward on this leg. I'll kick him forward on that one, because I saw that sharpness video where he kicks forward and knocks that right off. So we'll go and kick forward, kicks like that, and then you can spread pretty far. You can definitely do the splits if you wanted him to. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, Ankles move down, they move up. He's got the old school ankle rocker. You can kind of see that notch right there. And pegals, articulation and pegals at the bottom of his feet. Alright, I'll show you guys how tall Luke Cage is. Just again, I just wanted to show you guys so you can see in my hand, that's some of the plastic that cracked right off. Get that other little speck in my hand after I moved that shoulder joint, as you can see. Definitely be careful, as you've seen in my past videos. Probably be careful with those old Toy Biz figures. They will break just because they are pretty old now. Alright, so he stands a little over 6.5 inches tall, so he's nice and tall. And here he is next to the new Iron Fist figure, which I love this figure. This guy is awesome. I think they look good together. Have a good classic look. Yeah. I think that looks really cool. Very cool. Little team up right there. And then here he is next to the 2013, San Diego Comic-Con Luke Cage. Again, standing next to each other. Definitely see the difference, big difference in them. Comic-Con exclusive one is a little taller. And then you can definitely see the difference in the head sculpts and just, not the whole head sculpt, but the facial, expressions and everything. You can see the Comic-Con one's almost 7 inches. It's a little under. But very cool little comparison. Hopefully one day we'll get, another Luke Cage figure, a comic figure. I think that would be awesome. But there you go, guys. That's my little, little throwback figure of the Mojo series Luke Cage. He's not too badly priced. He's gone up a little bit due to the TV show, but he's still reasonable to me. Especially if you like Luke Cage and you already have the Iron Fist. They look really cool together, I think. Here, we'll bring them back in again. I just think these guys look really cool together. But, yeah, so there's my review, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks, guys. Have a great night. Take care.